Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Melbourne Ports is warned. Member for Braddon has
Thank
the
you,
call.
Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister for the Environment. Minister, I've been holding a number of community forums in my electorate, and many of my constituents in Braddon are very keen to know if Australia will meet and, in fact, beat its 2020 emissions reduction target ahead of the Paris conference, and how the Emissions Reduction Fund will contribute to this effort.
The Minister for the Environment.
Well, I want to thank the member for Braddon for that question and congratulate him on his community cuppers. I understand that they are popular and widely attended. Now, let me say this, that I want to deal with the announcement today, but before doing that, I might do something unusual and perhaps invite the Leader of the Opposition to table the document he was holding before, because I have a suspicion it might actually be an outdated set of projections, because today we've released a new set of projections. And what those projections show are a reduction of 264 million tonnes, 264 million tonnes in net abatement compared with that which was put out in our March projections. So the invitation is there, table the very thing that you seem to be quoting from before, because I think they have wilfully, deliberately said to this House that they are using a set of figures whilst knowing that they are outdated. What a shabby, shameless bunch of charlatans these folks are. A shabby, shameless bunch of charlatans. Table the document. Come on, give us the material. If there were a problem, if you were confident, you shouldn't have a problem in tabling them. But what I think, Prime Minister, is that they are knowingly using outdated material.
The Minister will resume his seat. Minister resume his seat. The Minister doesn't have the call. The Minister doesn't have the call. The member for McEwen has already been warned. It's late in question. Minister for the Environment will cease interjecting. Member for McEwen's already been warned. It's late in question time, but not too late. The member for Grayndler on a point of order.
Mr. Speaker, indeed, and I rise in defence of yourself, Mr. Speaker.
On a point of order?
Yes, on a point of order. The minister keeps conveying an idea that you have to take certain action.
The member for
Speaker.
Grayndler will resume his seat. The minister. The member for Grayndler doesn't have the call. Member for Grayndler doesn't have the call. The minister will. I haven't called the minister yet. The minister. I haven't called you yet. The minister will refer to people by their correct titles. The minister has the call.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and it's always a pleasure to address you appropriately. As for them, what a shabby, shameless bunch of charlatans. And I say that these are the people who wanted to table their document but a few minutes ago, but it seems they've been found out. Well, I'm inviting you. Come ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Because they are using documentation which is outdated, which today has been updated, and what it shows is a reduction over and above that which had already been shown of an additional 264 million tonnes. And where does that come from? 10 million tonnes of additional abatement from the Renewable Energy Target bipartisan agreement, 140 million tonnes from write-downs against business as usual, 92 million tonnes from the first two auctions of the Emissions Reduction Fund, and we see on top of that another 22 million tonnes from the agreement with the Landfill Owners Association. So they won't table the very document which they said it was vital to present to this House, because they've been caught out, they've been dodging the figures, they've trumped up the numbers. At the end of the day, we're going to meet our targets, we're going to beat our targets, and we're going to go to Paris and achieve a global agreement.
The Prime Minister.
And I'll table our updated figures today.